Hey guys, Type here bringing you some 2v2 Warcraft 3 action today. Playing today spawning in the north, we have MartialSpirit playing as human. Teaming up with him we have Linger playing as Night Elf. Against them we have TekRicket also playing as Night Elf. And finally we have Typhoon playing as human. So yeah, human versus Night Elf on both sides. Interesting. The map is Gnoll. And this one from the new Warcraft 3 League Season 18, I believe it is. We're going to start this one early so we can try keep an eye on what's going on in terms of the build orders here. So it looks like early blacksmith, going to be some riflemen from both the human players. Whereas I don't see, okay, we've got Ancient War over here for Linger. Don't see any Ancient War for Ricket, but it is going for the bottom. Interesting. Late altar here.
A player's forces are under attack.
A tavern hero maybe. A strange build so far from the purple team. Ancient War creeping up this easy camp. Keep off the grove over here. Out there, and we have the paladin, rifle pallet, pretty standard, and paladin over here. So late paladin, interesting. I wonder if this means like some really fast rifle production here. They don't seem to be any faster. If anything, they seem to be a tiny bit slower. More Mumos. Hunter's Hall going down now.
The town is under siege.
Strange build from the purple team. Don't really understand it. Tiny bit of harass here from the bottom. Going after this peasant, but Holy Light from the paladin shuts that down real fast. Bottom on the run now. Bit more creeping here for the keeper of the grove. Got the team coloured health bars on this time. Unfortunately, these colours don't really line up, but you know, red is purple.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hopefully that can clear things up for you a tiny bit. The overlay doesn't work too well for the 2v2s, but 2v2s are a lot of fun. A little bit of militia action here. Tries to go for the steal, but unsuccessful. And got the Ancient War down now, but yeah, that's a really late Ancient War. Starting to pop out single Ancient War hunts. Tech underway here, but yeah, later on the tech as well. Curious build. I don't really understand
player's forces are under attack.
Why the purple team seems to be so much slower in basically every department. Both teams creeping out the expansion position, but it looks like Typhoon going to be the one to expand. Got the militia over here. For a second, as you might expect. Does he start production? Peasants standing around, maybe they could. Oh, militia were a little bit late joining in on the fight here, but it looks like we're going to see expansion over here as well. Typhoon standing close to the expansion position. Creeping over there. Health fountain in the middle, by the way. Well, at least I believe this map can still be health or mana in the center. Don't recall that getting patched out, but it's been quite a while since I've seen Gnoll. You know, I don't cover too many 2v2s and it's not on the 1v1 rotation anymore.
A player's forces are under attack.
Down there picks off a militia there. A little bit of experience. First bit of experience for the bottom, in fact. Meanwhile, over here, level 3 on the paladin. Yellow team going for the central fountain. Plenty of archers, so we can creep that out quite easily here. More creeping for purple pala. Yellow paladin quite a bit further behind. Oh, there's a lot of damage onto that hunt though. Good blocking from that rifleman. That gets quite low there. Expansion about halfway complete. This one is complete. Doesn't have any towers in the works though, as we do have a tower up here already Nice and defensive. I mean, just that one tower could probably shut down these hunts on its own. The second one about to complete now as well, so there you go. Purple team's going to have a tough time harassing. If they choose to. Got a couple treants walking their way across here. Starting a tower now to defend that expansion. Maybe a tiny bit late. Oh, this could be a nice little creep jack. Catching a couple of these riflemen a little bit low on health.
Forces are under attack.
Still plenty of mana on that paladin though for the healing. Comes back to kill off the treants. They're finally looking for some experience over here. The other player coming into the centre, bit of healing for that rifleman, nice to see. Oh, and that's an aggressive move coming in with the Naga Sea Witch, going for the expansion. Typhoon paying dearly, not having any towers up to defend over here. Comes back with the rifleman, tower goes down very, very quickly to the archers. Kill on the treants. Tangle on the paladin, taking a bit of focus fire here. A bit of trouble running out, bit of blocking from his own rifle squad. A little bit more focus fire. Let's try to clear the path, but no, it has to town portal here. That's costly. Didn't go too far, and that's so much piercing damage. Those hunts don't stand a chance. Okay, he's ticking straight up. I wonder if we're going to see mountain giants next. Would make a lot of sense. Kiting here on both sides. So the advantage is maybe to the yellow team. Seems like they have slightly easier access to the healing fountain. And they're coming in for the purple team. Good breath of fire there. One hunt down. Another hunt falling shortly thereafter. Rifleman for Typhoon getting very, very low. Oh, a couple hunts dropping. They're going in aggressively, chasing down kills, but they're not getting any. The purple team just getting chopped to pieces here. Panda in some trouble. Really good blocking there from MartialSpirit. So one archer. But this is not going well for purple. A run out now. He's already used the town portal. Can't get out, but that Naga Sea Witch with the cold arrow doing a lot of damage did manage to put up one tower. While this was going on. A little bit late switching it over to the heroes though for the mana burn. And so now I've been still in here with the defense, but purple team just so much smaller in terms of army at the moment. And in some trouble. Okay, Holy Light to keep him safe for the moment. Bottom popping up the owl, soaking up a lot of damage there. Scroll protection coming through quite late though. Rifleman getting picked off. Now the peasants mining also getting picked off. Double barracks rifleman flooding through, and here come the mountain giants. Can they turn the tide for the purple team? Back the other direction. You also have Tree of Eternity. Going for marksmanship though. Only one law. And here we go. Mountain giants are on the field. Is this the turning point for the purple team? They're on the offensive, chasing down. Looking to run out now. Take a look at food counts here. We've got 50, 38, 50. This is 50, 50. So purple team technically has a large army here. Maybe it doesn't look like it so much because of the mountain giants. Got the town portal out there. Bit costly again for the purple team. Going for a surround on the mountain giant TekRicket. What's he doing here? Teammate coming across to support though. And there we go. MartialSpirit having to pull back here. Bit of creeping in the meantime for Linger. Tiny bit of healing at the fountain. Are they going to try push in here? Mountain Giant's pretty good at soaking damage from the towers. Looks like they're gearing up for an assault. Okay, he's waiting for the war clubs. Not necessary. They don't have any bonus damage against the guard towers. Venom now on the bottom. One tower down. That's a little bit of extra range, I suppose. Two towers down. And Now the Mountain Giant's going to work on the expansion. No levels of masonry, so the building is quite exposed. Town portal in. But quite choke point heavy here. Might have a bit of trouble, all those range units having surface area to fight. We'll wait to see. Mountain Giant's getting in quite deep on top of these range units, popping off the taunt, but not super successful with the taunt so far. One of the Mountain Giants getting low, running out. Blood Mage out the back, by the way, siphoning across mana. Good breath of fire there, but the Panda taking a lot of focus fire now, going down fast. Blood Mage siphoning across that mana though. Let's bring it back over here. Okay, to the Panda, in fact. Interesting. I thought he might send it over the Paladin, who's getting a bit low. And there we go, turning around now. Still mining over here successfully. Entangle on the Mountain Giant out the back, getting picked apart by the range units. Still takes a long time to go down. All Venom on the yellow side now. Bit of repairs going. Can they kill the expansion? So the Mountain Giants are committing, and it's going down fast. Mass repairs now, a little bit late though. And down it goes. Nicely done by the purple team. Can they win the fight after this though? Mountain Giants out the front, soaking a lot of damage, and with the healing fountain, they just run them back to heal so easily. So strong on this map. So the purple team still has the edge here. Mountain Giants out the front doing some good work. Panda going down though. And now we've got some knights coming in. 3 knights. Quickly coming through, focusing down the Mountain Giants. They'll do some pretty good damage, but boy, they go down fast to the Rifleman. One damage upgrade on the Rifleman. Bottom having to town portal out though. Ricket on the run. No town portal on the Paladin. So human player having to run out here. So for some mortar teams now, looks like he's going to lose one Mountain Giant. Wasn't in TP range. And a mortar team going to go down as well. So it's looking pretty good for the purple team there, but
are under attack.
I thought he might just let the bottom go down, honestly. And after that, the purple team getting picked apart. It's back in though. Stuff out on the Mountain Giant. Restarting production on the expansion. Panda's back. Okay. Purple team, I feel like they could do with a couple items. There's a shop over here. They could like eat through the trees with the Mountain Giants, picking up the war clubs to get easy access to the shop potentially. Meanwhile, it looks like the yellow team going to gear up for a counter attack on the expansion. No, it looks like they're splitting the efforts here. Yellow human going for some creeping. Oh, stopping by the shop? No. Moving for the expansion. Start the repairs on this immediately if he doesn't want it to go down. A little bit risky here. Oh, maybe it's going to be a trade here. Oh, only one player town portaling back to the human expansion here. Ouch. And there we go. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Don't have a town portal on the yellow night elf, so not much you could do there, but the expo for expo. The trade. We got 62 and 50 versus 61, 50. Pretty close in army size. 2 armor upgrades on those Mountain Giants, so they're crazy beefy. Also has some bears in the mix now for the roar. Extremely strong. Boosting up the damage. Ooh, I didn't even notice this yellow team with the cheeky expansion up here in the top of the map. Stopping by the shop, probably wants to pick up a town portal. Triple barracks, by the way. Oh, didn't even have animal war training, that coming through now. That's coming in from the rear, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Take a boatload of damage. We've got a couple mortar teams in there for some boosted damage against the buildings.
A player's forces are under attack.
Team, okay, town portal back. Split here. How's this going to work out? Water team's getting picked apart. Where is the forked lightning from the Naga? Just getting all of her mana drained there. Meanwhile, out the back. Okay, town portal out from the purple Night Elf. Interesting. In fact, from both the purple players.
A player's forces
So
are
looking
under
pretty
attack.
good. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, well he accidentally chopped through the trees there, aggroed the golems. He's large enough I would take them down pretty quickly though and get Sentinel of the Wind. Yeah, not the best one. I think they changed this right though. Furbolg tracker, I think it used to be like 3 little Furbolgs. I don't know if I've seen this.
A player's forces are under
Yes,
attack.
in action. Let's see what the yellow team get at the same camp. Same item. Alright, so we're probably going to see one of them at least. I don't think there's too much dispel on either side. So it might actually survive. But yeah, the clock is ticking against the purple team with no
A
expansion.
player's forces are under attack.
They're getting outmined here. It looks like the yellow team taking the creeping advantage now as well, going for a lot more of the camps, so they might come in with a hero level advantage just to skew things even further. We've got 59, 61 versus 66, 70. So purple team does have about a 20 food overall advantage here. Can they press that right now? Pushing into the yellow human space. Yellow human pumping out the knights though. Thought he might try stop by the central fountain, but just going for a scroll region instead.
A town is under
And
siege.
most of that getting cancelled by the Panda Breath of Fire. Alright. There we go, starting off the fight. Pretty well defended. The main base with all those farms. So far the flame strike's not really working out. More a team chipping away at the castle, but it's very, very healthy. Oh, he's got 4 mortar teams though. 5 in fact. Oh, here we go, fighting underway. They got the frag shards as well. Heal scroll to counteract a lot of that early damage from the mortar teams. Breath of Fire. The mortar team's doing some good work. Taking down the archers pretty good thanks to those frag shards. Pretty good flame strike there. Meanwhile, up here, the knights are doing okay. Not incredible. Looks like the purple team is winning at the moment. The only thing they have to worry about is getting the hero sniped off. Here goes the panda. That's getting picked apart though.
Town is under
Going down
siege.
really, really fast. The mountain giant's about to fall. Quite a few low health units on the purple side. Could be a lot of experience going the way of the yellow team all of a sudden.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still too close to call. I think the purple team has a slight edge, but I don't know exactly. Oh, now that the frag shards is working on all those medium health, medium armor units out the back, they are dropping like flies. The bear's getting very, very low as well, though, out the front there. And here comes the militia looking to swing the fight. Purple team pulling back a bit, maybe looking to fight a bit more in the choke point. No, double town portal out. Going to save a couple of these low health units. And do so pretty successfully there. But, I mean, there has to be advantage to the yellow team. They've got the expansion running. Did have to stop mining for a bit there with that mass militia call in, but take a look. We've got 54, 35 versus 57, 72. Still in a pretty large army size advantage to purple. They did a pretty good job saving a lot of units there. Now going for the expansion themselves. Already got about 2.5k out of that mine though. He'll scroll invult on the yellow team here. So they're gearing up for another assault. Is it going to be a fight for the fountain next? Purple team coming in here with some big numbers. And looking to heal up these bears. Yellow Night Elf wrapping around. Is he going to spot the expansion? He did have that scout. So he probably does know it's here. go, going to work on it. Mountain Giant bashing away with the War Club. Town Portal back to try and save this.
A player's forces are under
Town
attack.
Portal's in, that's a lot of damage, not going to save it. Oh, Shadow Mound, really good idea there. Oh, the Taunt to counteract that a bit, also a really good idea. Maybe with a bit more attack ground action from the mod teams could have got some more kills, but picking off a couple units that are coming across from the rally point. Meanwhile, we've got the yellow human player coming into the other human player's base here. Gonna catch a whole bunch of militia, or peasants in fact, and they get sniped off by the knights super fast. 2-3 knights. Look at how much damage they do. Look how much armor they have. Insane. Okay, expansion going down up here, but we get 3.5k out of it. Well worthwhile for the yellow team. Off the altar while they're back there, and now one knight left behind, just knocking out all of the peasants. Ouch, that is so painful for Typhoon. Needs to split his peasants here as well.
Are under attack.
Maybe even call militia, just run away. Alright, oh, bit of a fight up here. The human player against the night elf.
A town is under siege.
He banishes that, just takes more damage from the entangle. I don't know about that. Okay, Raw and the turnaround. Human player in the mix. 2v1 now against the yellow team. Knight just left to bash away at the castle.
A player's forces are under attack.
By the shop, picking up town portal, healing protection. Sounds like a yellow knight went down, and now the purple team pushing back across to the human player's base. Did manage to bash down all those protecting farms, so castle is a lot more exposed now. Meanwhile, it looks like it's going to be a base trade attempt here. Those yellow knights with all those upgrades taking down the purple player's base very, very quickly here. And look at those mortar teams go to work. There we go, trading bases. Bases are going down fast. Oh, was those last two peasants? Oh, that's really bad for Typhoon. Can't build anything more. Didn't manage to squeak away with even one. No chance of rebuild there. The mortar teams, the purple team, gonna get through these buildings a lot more quickly.
The town is under siege.
Mass exit from the peasants though. Worth like 8 of them or so, maybe even more. How many did he have on lumber there? That's crazy. 11? Night Elf player gearing up for some defense at his base now. Human player does have the TP, so can come back any time. And that time might be in the not too distant future. A lot of farms back here still, but they don't really have much value. No human needs the town portal back. I still think the purple team has a huge army size lead at this stage. But the yellow knight elf has closed the gap up to 70. Maybe not that huge. Pairing upgrades. We've got 3-1 upgrades on the rifles, 2-2 on the mountain giants. 3 damage upgrades on the archers, so pretty close on the upgrades all around. Knights with a slight edge. Our scouts. I think that there are no surprises here in the late game. Ooh. Cheeky expansion down here. Decent idea. I'm going to put this on 2 times speed here while maybe go 4 times while there's nothing going on. Okay, pumping up to 80 now is the yellow night elf. And here we go. This is going to be the fight.
The town is under siege.
Oh, mountain giant over here finds the expo with the war club bashing away at it. Maybe a bit of a diversion. Does mean that the purple team got to come in here a tiny bit under strength. And I think with mass repairs, you're not going to be able to kill that expansion. Could do some moves with the mortar teams, just like destroy a whole bunch of trees and try and open up the area if that's what the purple team's after. But they probably don't. They probably want the choke points a bit more with those mortar teams out the back. Look at the damage on them.
A town is under
damage
siege.
potential from those mortar teams.
A player's
Okay, Knight's going to come in from one side. Could catch the mortar teams exposed. And the mortar team's having trouble getting on top of the archers here. They're rotating a bit more towards the north. Knight's coming in from the rear. Bit of disarray here for the purple team. Really good flame strike on those riflemen. Purple team in some trouble. Look at the wave of mounted giants from yellow charging forwards here. Having trouble acting as a blocker, but they've got a pretty good defensive line here. Knights over here, mounted giants over here. Now the mortar team's starting to rain down. Good dodge on the flame strike. Check back the other way. Oh, here go the frag shards. More teams going to work now. Have to keep track of everything here. Again, another tough fight. Purple's Paladin going down quite early on though. Bad news, no more aura. Will make the purple teams a lot less durable. There it is, Firbolg Tracker. Going to work, helping out the purple team. Team's doing a lot of missing here. There we go, connecting for some good damage on the mounted giants. We've got a whole bunch of treants in the mix though. Pretty good front line still for the yellow team. There goes the panda. Purple team continuing to advance. Mortar teams are quite exposed now. Trying to do shots as they back out, but more and more treants coming through. Purple team on the run.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh no, he's going to get a whole bunch of these picked off here. Bear in some trouble as well. Okay, here come the detonates. Really good idea. Getting rid of the treants, getting rid of the mana from these yellow heroes. Town portal, but he's not town portaling far. And it looks like the yellow team with the advantage here. Look at all these exposed mortar teams. Yellow team chasing them down. Mounted giant coming through, trying to act as a blocker, and a little bit successful with that taunt, slowing down the yellow team a tiny bit. They're going to make it back to the Moonwells though. Is this going to turn things around for the purple team? This is where they're going to try and make their stand. Teams maybe need to use a little bit more attack ground action. Try to target where the units are going. Yeah, accuracy at the moment quite bad with all the moving parts. Got them in some trouble. Not surviving. The yellow heroes are getting a bit low now. These mortar teams sitting out back doing some damage. And now the yellow team on the run. Purple team.
A player's forces are under
the Tree of
attack.
Eternity over here, going to get this mining shortly. This mine actually did end up going down somehow. Don't know. I guess the war clubs just bashed through it. Pretty sure they could out repair that damage, but looks like it didn't happen. And here we go. Pressure on the Tree of Eternity. Does have Nature's Blessing, so it does have the extra armor and reasonably healthy here. On the mortar teams. Knights on the run. Tree of Eternity over here, but it hasn't finished entangling yet, so purple team with the gold. They should be able to rebuild better here. Bringing in the peasants to assist in the fight. Yellow team getting desperate. Oh, bottom in some trouble, taking the banish, taking a lot of damage. Surviving for the moment. Yeah, the staff doesn't go far, that mounted giant still ends up going down. Not much of a front line again though. Bear and mounted giant getting picked off. Goes for the deny, I'm not sure if that was successful. Ooh, very close to level 6 on that bottom. That could be huge. A bit of starfall action. We do have a potential entangle from the keeper though. He's got the mana for it. Kind of looks like an expansion. He's got so many wisps punched up there. Trevor Eternity in trouble for the purple team. Here comes the Starfall. And there's the Entangle to interrupt. Got him in some trouble. Keep staying alive for the moment. Tree getting very, very low. You see some repairs going. Where's that wisp going? Oh no, the tree's going to go down. He needs to pop out and start repairs right now. Oh, too late. Too late. Big mistake from Ricket there. Oh man, I thought purple were going to do it, but yeah, just... Oh, that was really bad, not repairing up that tree. Panda about to come back, but the purple team need to get something going right now and shut down this gold income from Linger. I suppose they could technically build a tree if they sell a couple items, pull their gold, but I don't know. Doesn't have a town portal on these heroes, so that's a little bit risky splitting up like this for the yellow team. Pretty strong tri-hero composition for Linger. Oh, very close. Level 6 on the Keeper as well. Almost level 5 on the Naga Sea Witch too. That Forked Lightning is going to be nasty. Tangle. Okay, human heroes are coming back now. Purple team maybe taking a tiny bit too long to get in position here. Got a couple treants coming in from the other side. Oh, look at that Forked Lightning. Mortars are dropping fast. Need the bears to act as a blocker here. Leave the building destruction to the mortar teams if they're safe. Got him in some trouble. Bottom gonna go down here. Managed to save the bottom for a second. But down she goes. Mortar team's getting picked off out the back. And the purple team are gonna throw in the towel there. Oh boy, that was a close game. Some really nice fights. Extremely close base trading. But GG. Yellow team take it. Tiny bit better in those last couple fights. The positioning coming in from two angles really caused some issues for those mortar teams. Their damage uptime was quite poor in that huge fight when they were firing. They're kind of firing at mounted giants instead of all the archers out the back. So yeah, good move and works out for them. GG, well played. Anyway guys, wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft reaction. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.